Hi, friends. Welcome to our library, Christenberry Elementary School. So happy to have you with me today. My name is Mrs. Hetty, and I'm your librarian. And I'm so happy to share a book with you today because I love the boys and girls of Christenberry. And this book is called Guess How Much I Love You. And it's by Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jerem. Guess how much I love you. Guess how much I love you. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. See if you can see that a little better. Very long ears. He wanted to be sure big nut brown hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said big nut brown hare. This much. You see him? This much, little nut brown hare said, stretching out his arms as far as they could go. Big nut brown hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That's a lot, thought little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. That is very high, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then little nut brown hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you way up to my toes, he said. Then, and I love you way up to your toes, said big nut brown hare, swinging him high over his head. His toes were very high, weren't they? I love you as high as I can hop. Let me get the picture where you can see him hopping, said little nut brown hare, bouncing up and down. Here he's hopping, here he's bouncing. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled big nut brown hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane, as far as the river, cried little nut brown hare. I love you across the river and over the hills, said big nut brown hare. That's very far, thought little nut brown hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. But then he looked beyond the thorn bushes and out, beyond the thorn bushes and out at the big dark night. Nothing could be farther than that sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and he closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said big nut brown hare. That's very, very far indeed. Big nut brown hare settled little nut brown hare right down in a bed of leaves. See him there? He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by, and whispered with a smile, "I love you, right up to the moon and back." You can see him there. To the moon and back. And that's how much I love all the kids who come to Christenberry Elementary School and come to the library with me. And those of you who are at home right now and not able to come to school, everyone here at Christenberry still loves you to the moon and back. Have a good day.